Everyone, Blazam here. Welcome back to another Titan on Training Wheels PvP video. So if you like what you see today, please like and comment and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Really do highly appreciate it. And because we've had so much support on the channel these last 10 days, we've actually gone up from, I started out, what, 66 subscribers? We've jumped all the way up to 80. And that kind of growth is huge for, you know, a very small content creator like me. So I really do highly appreciate it. We have so many wonderful and talented creators for Destiny 2 content these days. So you know, the people that have come by to take the time out of their day to just like check out my channels, check out what I have to offer, really do highly appreciate it. And it makes it all the worthwhile. So thanks so much. Other than that, so it's trials today. Playlist is officially live, but I'm not jumping into it just yet. I still want to kind of warm up and get used to it. So today's video or episode is not going to be trials just yet, but Saturday and Sunday is going to be my runs to try and get to the lighthouse. So without further ado, I wanted to go back into normal control, get used to like kind of using my abilities, things like that, go from there, and then we'll jump at the comp trials and stuff like that for tomorrow and Sunday. So but yeah, other than that, let's take a look here. Some other things, and this is more of like a general conversation. And please, when I talk about this, understand that, like, you know, I have been playing the game for a long time, but that I don't want to say confident, but I would not say that like I know better than the next player. The only thing I could really share here is my experience. So whenever I recommend something or have an insight on something, just keep that context in mind. I'm not trying, I don't like people who are like overtly preachy about really anything. And then I especially don't like really hard opinions that like get passed off as fact when it, you know, everyone plays a different game essentially. So the thing I actually wanted to really talk about, the whole preamble to this is leading to, I really highly encourage you guys to try your hand at PvP. Now, granted, this channel is being built up on PvP, it's Titan specific PvP and stuff like that. So chances are, if you're here, you're already, you kind of know, you already know, like, you know, how much fun it can be, how frustrating it can be. But for the people that are checking out the channel that haven't really like fully dived into the deep end when it comes to like trying their hand at Destiny 2 PvP, I highly recommend it. And the reason for that is simply because at some point, and granted, it looks like we're already kind of at that point now, at some point during this game's life cycle, and especially this expansion, we're gonna run out of stuff to do, straight up. Like, everyone that like hardcore grinds PvE, they're gonna get the stuff, and once they get their stuff, there isn't much else to do with said stuff in the PvE aspect of the game, which is where PvP comes in. This game mode, albeit it is incredibly frustrating, and it is especially more frustrating when you're not winning, you don't really feel comfortable, you're not moving correctly. Like, there's a bunch of factors, and I understand that. And this is like, if that, a big part of that is, I can imagine is a big reason why people don't like to engage with it all that often. But again, I really think it's kind of worth it. And again, I understand, like, it's super frustrating to play against really sweaty people. It can be very discouraging, but I view PvP as kind of like the final frontier when it comes to content in Destiny 2. At the very end of the day, once you've ran your raids, your dungeons, your Grandmaster content, it's gonna be here for you to like jump into. It's gonna be in here to like, it's something that you can do that you could gradually see. Oh my gosh. You could gradually see like your progression if you really like can keep it up consistently. And I love it. Like, I spend more time in the Crucible than I do the actual broader sense of the game. Like, last night my team did Desert Perpetual, and it was like the first raid I've ran in like months, because when I log into the game, I'm logging in to play PvP. So highly recommend it. Again, sorry if that came out like overly preachy. I really like, It's not meant to sound like that. It's not meant to be like that. But I really feel like it has a lot to offer, and this game has a lot to offer in that aspect. So give it a try if you can. Okay, let's see. Back to the actual game. I was like talking, and there's a lot to say here. Slide out, reload, get momentum more up.
Zone B lost.
Jump out of the vortex nade. That sucked the attitude. It's always been so complicated to deal with. We cap the zone. We move forward. We're going to challenge B up here on the rocks. I like to take this rock right here. Wait, where'd he go? Someone's going to peek in this cave.
One after another.
We take B, and then we just watch here.
You captured zone B.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Little hop out of the way. Where did he go? No! I thought he was weaker. I actually thought that my Glacier Nade would like shatter, chip it for damage. I go in for the melee. So Levy, that did not happen. Someone around here. Yeah, by the way, we gotta talk about this spread cannon, man. It is slowly but surely becoming my favorite pairing for any weapon, and it's not even close. It even with like I've done the testing with like Swashbuckler. I don't think that's worth it. I think 1-2 punch is really good on this particular one. It doesn't actually, at least I might have ran into like a visual bug, but it procs when you tag someone, and then it makes your follow-up melee even stronger. And granted, I still think that this is it's a weapon that when you get one crit, you still you can melee kill immediately. And I think that's the biggest strength of this weapon. It's not necessarily how fast you can like tap heads and get a kill. It's the fact that you could tap a head one time and then follow up with the melee and you win that fight. It's so unbelievably strong. It takes primary ammo, which means that you don't even need to pull ammo. You just have it available whenever. I'm gonna back up from here instead of fighting that. It's amazing. And the one thing that I think is going to hold this weapon back is the fact that you need super high handling for it to feel good. Like, I'm running a dexterity mod for the solar. I'm running quick access sling, but if I'm shooting, it still takes a while for it to pull out, and that can be a little complicated. So understanding your engagements, knowing the flow of the gunfight you're in. See, like that was dumb. Knowing your fight and just making those like really quick split time decisions on whether or not to actually pull it out and go through the animation, like that's going to be really key to being successful with it. I wouldn't say you should only main this, because you are going to run like this range is like 9 meters, I think, at most, maybe 10 with some damage perks and the inherent trait or the origin trait. But yeah, don't main it, pair it alongside something else, and I think you'll be just fine. Again, it's amazing that I get super like an insanely high amount of damage for free, basically. Oh, man, that was so dumb. I think that might have been my eyesight failing me again. I did not see him in front of me, or just not paying attention. We need to cap zone still. They're not too far behind, so see, like a moment like that, like I will pull out. That's gonna be bad for, oh no, I thought I jumped up. That's so embarrassing. But yeah, a moment like that where I jump up into a point that I think might be contested, or it is on the verge of being ran out on if I'm getting pings on my radar. That's when I would pull it out and be like, okay, let me try and get squirrely with it and you know, sorry, concentrating.
Zone C.
Use that. Use the hand cannon in that way. Wow, look at that. Got a super. I'm gonna pop that a little early, but where are they? Yeah, that's so embarrassing. Oh my god. Pop the super, they were like completely behind me basically. Oh my god. All right. What's my super stat at? Yeah, 60. That yeah, if you're slaying out and you're getting good kills, and we had some good streaks, you'll get your super very quickly. I think it's gonna be pretty important this weekend for trials too. Like having high weapons, super nice. Don't get me wrong. Having high health, very nice. Don't get me wrong. But a good super stat is really making it's more beneficial than it ever was before. Also, probably is going to be super complicated because you can like warlocks on Well of Radiance can probably run like max 200 to get a well super quickly, even if they're performing like decent. You know what I mean? Like that could be problematic in the future. I wonder what they're gonna do to adjust, or if there's even like super tiers anymore.
Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. Two for
Wow, I lived. That's insane. Insane, I lived. Oh, one other thing. Sorry, I do want to apologize. This video is going to come out a little bit late. I went to the gym really early this morning, and I have been, needless to say, my brain has been completely fried. I think I overworked myself a little bit too hard this morning. So, I took a lot of time. I took my sweet time actually, like getting started with my YouTube work day. So. Nevertheless, we are here. Let's see how we did. 271. Ain't bad. Could be better. I definitely like fed a few times, but here we are. This guy was Ace of Spades. Was he using Ace of Spades? He was not. You gotta change your name, bud. You gotta change your name. All right, so today again we're gonna do one more control game. We're really like, when it comes to like practice, and this is like with anything, I guess, like I've always been a big advocate of like, okay, you want to like do the thing that you're going to be doing, like you want to take seriously. So like if I was really like super hardcore sweaty about it, I'd probably like join up some scrims for like elimination and stuff like that, and like play on the map specifically. But when it comes to like trials this weekend, I think what I always end up doing is I just load in. And it's not necessarily about trying to go and get as many wins as I can. Like, I'm obviously playing to win, but it always takes me like a few hours of getting the flow on a given map. So highly recommend that. Like, go in with the mindset that you want to play to win for sure, but understand that it might take some time getting used to a given map and really fine tuning like what loadout you want to bring in. So the last few times I've gone flawless, it's always been like that. It's like, okay, I'll spend like 2-3 hours, get my butt whooped, figure out what loadout I actually want to bring in, and then execute on that point. And then it's just getting lucky. Which, speaking of which, I am not entirely sure how these passages actually work now. It doesn't show me like a flawless like box that's like checked off or like X'd out. So I think you just got to get 7 wins to get the lighthouse these days, which is crazy. And as much as I love PvP, like, again, a thing that I want to remain consistent with this channel is like the realistic view on things like that. I understand the allure and the prestige and of like going flawless, like legitimately flawless, but dude, it's like, it's hard enough getting 3 wins in a row. You know what I mean? And I have been that guy on the other end of like never getting past 3 wins, barely even getting to 2 wins. And every single game of my card has been like a fight to the death. Like, Dude, if all I need to do is put 7 wins on the card, bro, like that, yeah, man, I fought for it. You know what I mean? Like, be proud of your achievements, be proud of your accolades and stuff like that, but also understand that those things are kind of like centered towards you, and they only have like real value to you and like how you like perceive that. You know what I mean? A lot. Gosh, man, I'm getting like overly philosophical in this video, but I think a lot of people like to hold the things they hold dear to them in comparison to everybody else. So if a guy who has gone flawless over and over again wants to complain about it being easier for everybody else, I think that's missing the plot. Like, good for you, but that's not the case for everybody. And eventually, I mean, who knows, they might adjust it again where you have to go like legitimately flawless and do it that way back like the old days, you know what I mean? But for right now, dude, I just want people to have fun. I want people to get loot, get them into the playlist. So whatever it takes, man. We want more people playing PvP so the matchmaking gets better at the very least. Whoa. Hunter melee killed me? What did he... Hold up, man.
Enemy has advantage.
I had... How did that kill me? Ascension. Man, I don't know. That was crazy. He killed like 4 people right there. Slide up. Heal up. Okay. Back to the actual gameplay.
You're falling behind.
Oh no. Damn, almost. JM19, what's your count at? Love to see it. Eventually I want to like take a little more time and do a video on like my top favorite Crucible weapons, and really have it just be a love letter to Ace of Spades. No, not like this, not like this, not like this. Whew. Okay, take a deep breath, we go back. I am really starting to love how, so like if I'm, yikes. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, tech, Titan tech. Okay, this isn't like a crazy new thing. People have done this before, but like let's say I'm running and I'm backpedaling, I can like boost or like kind of like flutter the boost of my jump like that to give me some distance and some air, get me in the air just like that. And it's like I find myself doing it more and more. Oh no. All right, kind of a close game. That's fine. Oh, I do want to say thank you to everyone who's like given me like build ideas so far. We are going to get to them eventually. It's just I haven't like I don't have the resources right now to make all of them like viable into a game. And I know some of them are just like put on said exotic and then go from there, but I still want it to be functional, so it's a good showcase of the given build or the exotic. So there are a few that are on the docket for us to take a look at. It's just a matter of when we're going to be able to. So like maybe over the course of this week we'll start working with like ACDO feedback fans and I got an Icefall Mantle build idea to do too with pure stasis.
Zone B lost.
Dude, barricade is so good. It creates so much space, and you just have to respect it. Ooh.
5 minutes left. Keep it up. Zone A lost. They have advantage.
Wait. Okay. Bind. Slow jump up.
That's why we have fire team. Zone B captured.
I'm already half health. I'm not going to re-peek and challenge that. Just because I don't have... Oh, man. I didn't have good eyes on where he was at. So, I wouldn't want to risk that.
Zone C lost. Enemy has zone advantage. Zone B lost.
Uh-oh.
Enemy has a power play. You captured Zone A.
We're not up by much. We need to be capping zones.
Zone
Aw,
C
man.
captured. You
Notice that.
have advantage.
Sometimes I get really bad cases of tunnel vision. So, like, in that instance, I was focused on the guy moving away in the background. I wasn't even paying attention to the guy. Oh my gosh. Apparently not even my team was paying attention to the 3 other people shooting at us from that side. Yeah, I was, like, focusing on the guy moving around in the background. Didn't notice the guy in front of me. Noticed it too late. Died for it. You gotta pay attention. Oh my god. Insane. Aw, man. Let me enjoy that. Let me enjoy that a little bit.
Hold strong, and this battle is
Someone is capping. All right, let's try this again. I haven't gotten a lot of opportunities to pop this, even though I get it. Okay. That'll do it. Do.
keep it up.
There are a lot of stuff blowing up out here. Okay, someone is capping C. I really don't want this game to go on too long, so can we just cap this, please? Oh, let's go! I can't win that.
A victory well executed.
I kind of stole that guy's kill. I feel bad. My bad.
You're a wall.
All right, that wasn't a bad game at all.
Take that iron will.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm coming into my own here. Let's see how we did. Hey, it's positive. That's what we like to see. All right, well, that wraps it up for today. Again, sorry for that this is getting out a little bit later than I'd like to, but if you came by today, I really appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The channel is growing at an exponentially faster rate than I could have imagined. We are almost to 100 subs on the channel. And after that, like, sky's the limit. So again, if you came by today, thank you so much. Good luck to Trials players today. Don't get discouraged. Keep your head up. You can win, and I hopefully see you guys out there, and I hope we all make it to the lighthouse this weekend. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.